Oh man. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing good today. Cue the as per usual scenario of, oh, I was supposed to think about this case between last stream and this stream, and then proceed to not think about it at all, so I don't have any theories, and in fact I forgot everything about the case. So yeah, same as per usual with every one of these streams. Man, I just don't have the headspace to think about these trials after the stream ends. So between the two streams, it's like it's a lost cause, man. It's a lost cause. I'm sorry. Oh jeez, thanks Mita. Thanks. Appreciate it, buddy. All I remember is that somebody is not dead. Somebody is not dead in the group of 16. I don't know. That's all I can say for sure. The game's about to end. Any final thoughts? No. Head empty. My head is so empty right now, you have no idea. What does it support? Y'all. Bowser, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Pikes, thank you for the 100 bits. Shuhan, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. And Ju, thank you so much for the 100 bits as well. Y'all are super sweet. Thank you so much for all the support. This whole past 2 weeks has been crazy. Oh, the new blind emote, it's live! Oh, I forgot to put that in my title.
It's okay, honestly, this game is big brain because you're supposed to remember things from the entire game for this trial.
A new emote.
Your top is so cute.
New emote! Sorry, I'm... Awesome.
Lucky
there we go. There we go, there we go. Thank you for the 100 bit Zero, but that's a spoiler, so I'm not gonna read it. Sexy, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Look at that new emote. Now y'all have a proper emote for making fun of me. Yeah. Yay. That's great. But I guess I'll start this off real quick because I know this is, I know everyone's going to ask me this, but after playing this game, I will play the next 2 games, but I do need to play Endwalker, Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. So I'm gonna take like a 2-week break. I'm gonna play through Endwalker MSQ, and then we're gonna come back to Danganronpa after that. So yeah. I have to get through the Final Fantasy XIV expansion. Unfortunately, I gotta do that because, yeah, I kind of want to avoid spoilers of the expansion, and they're gonna start coming out now. And yeah, and there's also the fact that I raid in the game and I have a static, so yeah, I really need to get through that. So Endwalker is gonna start on Friday since we're finishing the game today, and then I'll come back to Danganronpa in 2 weeks. It shouldn't take me too long to get through Endwalker, although it is like, I've heard in between like 30 or 40 hours, like it's really, really beefy, which is fine, but I'll try to get it done in 2 weeks regardless. So like mid-January, I'll come back to the second Danganronpa game. Yeah, I hope that those of you that play Final Fantasy XIV have been enjoying Endwalker. I know that all of my friends have really enjoyed the experience, so I'm excited to join you. Yeah, no, I couldn't do Endwalker for a while, but what I have been doing is leveling as many classes as I can to 90. So I've been doing like dailies. I just log in to do dailies and that's it, pretty much. But yeah, I'll come back to Danganronpa afterwards. That's the plan. And I'm constantly working on new emotes for you guys as well. Because we are surprisingly close to unlocking another emote slot, which is... Y'all are nuts. Actually, we might be closer than I think. Wait a second. Twitch changed the emotes a little bit. Let me see. We might actually be closer. It used to be 1200, but that might have changed. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. It's still 1200. Regardless, though, I'm gonna constantly have emotes coming. Dom did a fantastic job. Also, I'm glad you guys think my hoodie is cute. This is one of my favorite hoodies. Just pastel. The only bad part is that these are fake. Like, God, I hate fake pockets for design purposes. Like, come on. Why you gotta be fake, man? Ugh. They are, man. Especially in a hoodie. Like, sometimes I understand fake pockets. Sometimes. Because, you know, whenever you have pockets, the idea is you put stuff in them and then it adds weight to the article of clothing, and sometimes it makes it look bad. But in this case, like, if these were real pockets, or if this was like one connecting pocket between, like, you know, it could be like one of those one large pockets that were placed underneath of the clothing. I don't see why they couldn't do that here, because it's a hoodie. Like, come on. Y'all just lazy. Thank you for the 100 bits, I appreciate it. Oh, it's so I can't hide the murder weapon. Oh, that's why they don't put pockets in there. Wow, that's terrifying. Aw. It's always fake, man. It's always fake. I always cry when I buy a pair of pants and then there's just no pockets or fake pockets. It's really depressing, man. It's really depressing. If I want to deform my clothes, let me. Pretty much, yeah. Because it can, yeah, it can change the way that the shape of your clothing. Does that make sense? Looks. It changed the looks. Oh my god, I cannot. I'm sorry. I would make an excuse and be like, oh, you know, like, I'm just having trouble talking today. But that's every day, so I think that's just me. I think I just need to accept that. I have trouble talking every day. I just suck. Women don't need pockets. Get out of here, Hope. We need purses. Brr. Whatever. Viva la revolution! You guys make me want to start like a pocket campaign of some sort. We're gonna rise up against the whole fashion industry. The internet is gonna rise up from the ashes, crying out about how we need pockets in our clothing. This is a rebellion! Revolution! Dinga donga binga bonga. Thank you for the 18 months, Alan. I appreciate you a lot. Thanks for everything. Your work pants don't have pockets? Your work pants? That's just... Why? Hashtag stop fake pockets! Alright, we'll start this revolution. It all starts here. This is how it starts. You create a little army. Stop fake pockets, oh, this is great. Oh, man. Oh, wait a second. Chat, I know the reason why fake pockets are a thing. Is it any coincidence? All right, chat, let me just throw this crystal theory of life out to you. Is there a coincidence that whenever fake pockets started becoming popular among the fashion industry, that is whenever VPNs started becoming a thing. I don't think that's a coincidence, you know? I think that hold on, I gotta carry through with this. I gotta carry through. I gotta commit. Hold on, bear with me. Yeah, there's no coincidence that, you know, fake pockets, you know, become very fashionable, and VPNs are all fighting each other for the market, right? It's you know, it's been a few years that this has become a trendy thing. Yeah, I think it's because, you know, pockets are designed to hide things, just like VPNs are made to hide your surfing of the internet. I can't. I can't. Anyway, so the stream is sponsored by Surfshark, guys. Wow, that's crazy. Please support the stream if you don't have a VPN and get Surfshark. I beg you.
Nice.
Thanks for the 200 bits. Scripts great. Thank you for the 100 bits, Verbal. I appreciate it.
By the VPNs that you don't get discovered as a black and twisted line.
Oh, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Oh, you use Surfshark. Yo, Voka, that's awesome. But anyway, no, really, please, please be safe on the internet, chat, if you don't have a VPN. Surfshark is really cheap and it supports the stream a lot. So, what is this? Thank you, whoever anonymously gifted 5,000 bits. That's a lot of bits. Really, thank you. So basically, yes, what I'm saying is if you use Surfshark VPN today, fake pockets will be gone forever. Exactly. Thank you. It's a direct correlation. Because you need a VPN to hide your data on the internet. And you also need pockets to hide things on your being. Coincidence? I think not. I'm just saying, like, there's a direct correlation. All right. So anyway, these segues are getting worse and worse. I'm so sorry. The offer for Surfshark, by the way, ends on January 4th, so you have 1 week left to think about using a VPN before Surfshark closes our deal. They might extend it if this campaign goes very well and a lot of you guys like use the link and use Surfshark. They might extend it for a few months, but as of right now, it's gonna end on January 4th. They're getting better. Yeah. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Nobody likes ads, so I'm just trying to make it as ridiculous and funny as possible. That's my approach with ads. If I make it like really stupidly like, I don't know. I guess stupid. If I just make it stupid, then it grabs your attention, and then you're like, oh wow, maybe I should get Surfshark VPN so I don't have to deal with the fake pockets anymore. See, it's perfectly logical. Anyway, I should play the video game. Yeah, that's basically how politics works. You are correct. But yeah, they're... Oh, god damn it. You want me to do all ads? Oh wow. You know what? I'll try to get better and better. But I will say I'm very particular. I'm very picky about the ads I take, like the sponsors that I get for stream. I'm very, very, very picky. I only take sponsors of products that I believe in and or use. Holy shit. I get about like, God, I think I get about 2 mobile game sponsors per day. And mobile games offer so much money, but like I don't play mobile games, man. I can't get myself to do an ad for a mobile game that I don't play mobile games. I'm not gonna support them because it's just not my thing. Well, it's not that I don't want to support them. It's just like it's just not my thing. So like I always want to do stuff that's like relevant to my channel. Oh god, Raid Shadow Legends emails me once a week. And it's really annoying because like, I email them back. I'm like, hi, I'm not interested, stop emailing me. And they keep doing it. I've blocked their emails at this point, but the problem is, they have so many advertisers that it's like impossible to block all of them. It's so fucking annoying. Like, Jesus, they are actually so rude. Anywho, I don't want to give them free advertising by talking about them. I hate how they advertise. It's really shitty. Jago, stop gifting all these subs. I'm just kidding. You're really nice, dude. Thank you so much for gifting another sub to the community. I very much appreciate it. Alrighty. Are you guys ready to play the video game? Do the final trial of Danganronpa. I feel like I have to like get ready. All right, so we have to go through everything. Oh, I tried playing with my PS4 controller. Oh my god, this is not a PS4 game. Well, kind of, but no. I'm playing it on the Switch. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna review all of the truth bullets that we have acquired.
Honestly,
I will come up with a crystal theory.
Ray gets this money for all these video sponsorships.
Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it, because they are successful. Oh, we have 17 things in here. That's a lot. Okay. I will come up with a crystal theory. And then I will beat the game with flying colors. No mistakes will be made. It's gonna be incredible. So, no, I can't. Okay, don't put together a crystal theory until we go through all of these. I need all of the information. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Accurate, thank you so much for the 5 months. I appreciate it. Dying a little bit. All right, places to check. So we had all of these rooms that we checked on before the trial. This was our investigation. Several rooms have been locked. Headmaster's room, bio lab, Monokuma door, data center, the second floor of the dorms, and the areas, in addition, the areas directly connected to Mikuro Ikusaba's death are the garden and the dojo. So we re-went through all of those places. The Monokuma control room. The Monokuma room in the data center opened to reveal a small room used to command Monokuma. This is where the mastermind had been issuing commands to the Ursine robot.
Hi, Chris. I haven't been able to watch your streams since I started my new job. I'm happy to finally be able to catch one. I hope you had fun playing this game. Thank
you so much, God, for the 4-month resub. I appreciate it. I did have fun playing this game. Very enjoyable. So there has to be, oh wait, no crystal theories. We have to go through all of these first. No crystal theories. Yet. The tarp found in the garden had played a part in Makuro's murder. Biolab had been stamped on one corner of the tarp. The same kind of tarp was found in the biolab, so there's no doubt that this tarp came from there. According to the headmaster's report, Makuro did not have a single scar or wound when she came to Hope's Peak Academy. In addition, her physical features were as follows. She's 5 foot 7 inches, she's 97 pounds, she's 31, 22, 32. Okay. Kyoko has confirmed that the corpse matches these characteristics. I'm still not convinced it's her, but whatever. The phrase, the ultimate despair doesn't refer to a single individual, but a like-minded group of people. 1 year ago, that group brought about the single worst event in human history. They are motivated only by despair, making them some of the most despicable people to ever live. There was a brightly colored box sitting in the headmaster's hidden room. Inside the box were human bones, the last remains of the headmaster. In his hidden room, the headmaster kept a photo of him and a young Kyoko together. In the photo, they are both smiling. Aww. An emergency handbook was found in the headmaster's hidden room. This handbook apparently has no restrictions and was given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. The notebook was found in a locker on the second floor of the dorms. Yasuhiro's name was written on the inside, and it has notes for a number of different classes. The pocketbook was found in a locker on the second floor of the dorms, and based on what was written inside, it's believed to be Kyoko's. There's some kind of message scrawled on the last page of the pocketbook. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. The biolab on the 5th floor seems to have been repurposed as a morgue. A corpse fridge has been installed in the biolab. It seems that a blue light comes on to indicate a slot is occupied. The number of blue lights counting the slot with Makuro's body inside comes to a total of 9. There are 6 people here. There's a mysterious 7th person alive. The photo depicts all the Hope's Peak students wearing matching uniforms. Worth noting is that Makuro is pictured, while Makoto is not. Could that mean all of the others are working together? No. It would seem that while Toko and Genocide Jack share certain fundamental knowledge, their individual memories are separate, right? Kyoko attests that both the stab wound and the blow to the head were inflicted after death. The DVD Kyoko found contained interviews between the headmaster and all of the Hope's Peak students. Makoto, however, had no memory of such an interview. Thanks to Monokuma's interference, Makoto wasn't able to watch the DVD all the way through. Oh, wait, I didn't actually know that that was a thing. I know that Monokuma interfered, but I thought we had finished it. Maybe it didn't have, maybe Monokuma stopped it before the mastermind had his interview. Maybe it was like, maybe we stopped it before those students appeared. All right, well. Hello, game, are you okay? Whew, all right, so that's a lot of shit. Okay, here's a few things that I feel like we can grab onto. So more than one person is working together on this whole thing because, I mean, not just one person can control Monokuma. So the question is, how many people are there? So Kyoko is very adamant that Makuro is the ultimate despair. Or it's a group, but she's convinced that she's one of them, which would make sense. You know, she hasn't been here the whole time, which would give her easy access to the data center, and she would be able to control Monokuma very easily from there. But if she is like quote unquote dead right now, that means that one of the 6 people alive would have to control Monokuma. So somebody has to be controlling him. But there also is a 7th student who is alive. Now, I just don't know which student it could be. I probably should make a... Who do I think is alive still? Why do you have a star? Byakuya has a star because he's my best friend. Man, oh man. This is tough. I do think that Yasuhiro is probably like the big old mastermind behind everything. I think that's very likely. We kind of had that theory several times. Man, who's alive? Yeah. Man, I don't know. I don't know, chat. There's actually, I have been thinking a lot about Leon. I don't know. No. Who's alive? Okay. Somebody is alive. Somebody is alive. My bet's on... Okay. Maybe Leon? Man, I'm trying to think of like how they died. Maybe it's everybody. Maybe that's the big plot twist. Nobody actually fucking died. There's multiple people involved in this. Sayaka's not dead, even though she did get stabbed. Okay. Maybe, okay, I can come up with a theory on Leon. Leon is not dead because whenever he got pummeled with baseballs to death, they were actually all like squishy balls. They were squishy. So he technically never died because they were squishy balls and not actual baseballs. Yeah. Right. Yeah, squishy balls. Yeah, they were like tomatoes, which is why they were red. Exactly. It was just fake blood. Like, come on. You can easily make that happen.
Come on, Crystal, use your beautiful big brain to solve this
Mondo didn't actually die. This is hard.
We never saw Mondo's body. just a package
I
of butter.
think that everybody's alive. I do have a note. Well, we're getting a noted emote, unfortunately. But yeah, noted emote is technically made, but we're animating it, so it's taken like months, unfortunately. I know, this would be a good time for that. We'll get it eventually. Okay. Mondo could be alive. Leon could be alive. They both could be alive, and they're both part of the Despair team that's working. All right, the Despair team is Mondo, Leon, Mikurui Kusaba, and Hiro. 4 people. And one of those people is alive, since there's 9 freezers occupied. Maybe the headmaster ain't dead. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Let's just proceed. Let's just proceed. Also, please be nice to mods.
Since this will be the final class trial,
No!
I've come up with a special rule.
See, someone has to be... Okay, that would make sense. Mikuru had to have been operating, like, even on the first trial. Okay, whatever.
So listen up! If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
That'd be funny.
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not! Bears never go back on their word!
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person?
My guess is 4 people.
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me!
Oh, we're starting with the
Right,
picture,
aren't I?
okay.
I knew it!
Group photo!
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're not allowed to get me. I'm sure if I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too, evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, oh, this doesn't make any sense. How can the 3 of us...
Oopsie poopsie. I don't like that this is how we start.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Wait, did I?
Hey, you
Oh,
stole
was
my
I on the
line.
wrong bullet? Oh my
You're
god.
not allowed to get me. I'm sure I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves What? This doesn't make
Any sense? How can the 3 of us each have that kind of evidence?
I had the wrong bullet.
It's not just you 3. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
What? The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
Figured as much, in which
Hero,
case.
you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and
This is
fighting with
annoying.
each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof that I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown.
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing.
I like
And
how
in the picture
Celeste in
Hero
all
got,
of them is
he's
just
the
in the
only
back
one missing.
being Celeste.
As long as we're talking about it,
In
I
the
suppose
way
I
back.
should show you my photo as
Doing
well.
nothing. In all of them. Holy Sakura!
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was
Wasn't
the
that
enemy?
like the high school swimming pool? Why are you pulling a fish
Figured
out of
it
a pool?
huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it.
But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What's digging at me? Listen.
Can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Something unusual about all these photos. Need to compare each of them one more time. You only gave me like 2 seconds to look at them. Yeah, like, look at Celeste. She's always just in the bag, dude. Anyway, that's probably not it. I need to look at something else. Oh, wait. Was Taco? She was a Genocide Jill on one of them. Wait. Why are you flashing the pictures so quick? I barely get to look at them.
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No. I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about?
He's been
There's
saying that
no
they're real
way.
the whole time. The other pictures too.
I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
So they all had lives at Hope's Peak
Don't get me
before
wrong.
this, and all
I
their
don't
memories
remember
was
taking
taken
this
after the
picture
interview, right?
But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason, some terrible reason. An unbelievably but entirely horrifying reason. Hold on! Amnesia. Can I look at the... Okay, they're not letting me. Ah!
Now I understand. Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
So, can we bring Genocide Jill out here? Hold on. It just, okay. I only noticed her in one of the pictures. So maybe Taco's memories were taken, but
so we all
not
just lost
Genocide
our
Jill's.
memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it, but no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, then they have no choice. But we can't move forward until they accept it. If there's another way to prove it besides those pictures... Holy shit.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the idea that we all lost our memories...
Is totally stupid, obviously! You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia?
That would be
Since
the only
when
thing
did this turn into some kind of sci-fi
Oh, the interview
fantasy?
DVD!
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
Right.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong!
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
I mean all of us, including you.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I...
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here!
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all... making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too.
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
How could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come, that hardly matters answers right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that was still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
Until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Why are we backpedaling? We had a point, but okay. It was weird.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
When you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably 1,000,000 miles away. Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure.
When you...
Is the mastermind really?
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make...
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. The mastermind is probably a...
No, it's wrong. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be
Byakuya,
no
you
doubt
killed my
that the
vibe.
mastermind is one of us.
What? What?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Sure, I told you this already. This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people that take a single step in Hope Speak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me!
I blame Makoto!
What? Why me?
'Cause it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have
Oh,
survived
God.
is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! Ya got me!
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic.
Kyoko, save me.
The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, That isn't actually what killed her.
God,
it
I
was
love
something
Kyoko.
entirely different.
Ah!
Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Mikuro's actual cause of death must have been the other one.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days
It made
old.
it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago, so they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few
And
days
then you
ago?
freeze the body.
What?
And then you put
What
it
if,
out.
when we discovered her body, she'd already
and
been
then
dead for several
you hide
days?
the body. Oh,
If that's true, then
by
naturally
having a
the wounds
man-eating
that killed her
plant,
would appear to be however many days
hide all
old.
evidence.
That doesn't make any sense.
Just kidding. No, she's definitely in the morgue.
Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Hmm?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means
You're wrong.
she denied me before I could even say anything.
I'm just gonna
It's
skip
not
that.
weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Okay.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't deny me this time, Z-Wimsy. You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about
Are
it.
you done yet?
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously,
No, it's wrong. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
to be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered
Byakuya,
all those
dot, dot,
wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Whoa! Booba. Why did they make the boobs look like
But if
fucking
that's
melons?
what killed her,
That's not what boobs look like.
then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening.
Thank you,
I think
Monokuma.
I'm
So am
gonna
I.
jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
Oh, that's interesting.
Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
That tone is so different from Monokuma. Definitely cornered. There's no way that Mukuro is the one that attacked me, even if I didn't see their face. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo. Comparing that to the masked attacker should be obvious. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, that can't be right.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask.
This is so
I'm telling
interesting.
you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attack.
We're refuting what Monokuma has to say this time.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or left hand?
Oh, shit. Oh, come
Maybe
on.
the right foot. Or perhaps the left foot.
Oh, come
Or
on.
could it be...
Shut up. I don't remember which hand it was. Wasn't it her right hand? Oh, come on. They really
You
out
never
here
saw it.
doing
So
this
you
shit.
can't have, I'm telling you now, you're wrong. There's another part of. Oh? Is it the
right or the left hand?
maybe the right,
Or perhaps the... Or could it be...
the hands?
You never saw their face, so you can't have any idea. I'm telling you.
I hope that's it. Okay.
No, it's wrong.
Pips don't lie.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly.
Also, maybe I should mention that there's no way that the mastermind actually is Hiro wearing the mask. Because you really think all of that hair can fit underneath of that mask? Nah, bish. I'm reconsidering my life because of that fact.
A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the
It
person
did fit
behind
under
the
the
mask
Robo
was
Justice
Mukuro.
suit. You're right, you're right.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her. Uh-oh! No snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Oh no. Before anyone can say anything, she's gonna rip off a glove. Oh god. Is she really? She is. Ooh. About damn time, girl.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
I got it. It's a
Then
person
this
that doesn't
much
have
has been made
fingernails.
clear.
So we just have to make sure that everyone
There can be no
has
doubt
fingernails.
that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful! On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry, did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Damn.
Not at
That's
all.
a low blow.
You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet, because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
Oh, there's no way.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time.
Oh,
could
that's
she?
where we're going?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed.
Alright, I'm kind of
Just
tuning
like
this out a little
your
bit.
brain.
Then
I'm kind
she
of
was being stored
rethinking the
somewhere?
whole Monokuma being destroyed
To hide a body
scene
here. To just
where they like
store it
took him
somewhere?
apart, found the bomb inside. I'm just wondering if that was placed. Can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored. But yeah,
Mukuro's
just kind of
body was
rethinking that
probably
whole
kept
scene
hidden in
with the bomb.
biolab.
Biolab?
I never
You
really
mean on the
considered
fifth
it because they
floor?
were all there. But that also could include the
That's right.
mastermind at that point.
It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body.
So
And it'd
it's
keep the
weird.
body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened.
Cause like with the
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried
with
from the
the bomb
biolab
incident,
to the garden is
I'm just like thinking
the tarp
who
that
it
we found in
was
the
that
garden.
arranged all of that to happen.
When I was checking it over again,
It was made
I
to look
noticed
like
something.
Makoto and
I
Kyoko weren't
noticed that
there.
some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says Biolab.
Like the whole point of that was to point
Holy
blame at
cow!
us.
How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's
So it's either
nitpicky
it would be more
nature
likely
seems
it
to have
was
surfaced
someone
with
not
perfect
associated
timing.
in that group, but I don't know.
This
It could be
proves
both
that
ways.
the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the code on it afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
But that's just a wild guess.
Sweat
Where's your
Monokuma.
evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
We got a reaction.
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Yes.
Talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency, one so major it can't be overlooked.
I can't hear you.
Oh my god, for real? Oh my god.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
Need to pull myself together and think. Inconsistency in biolab, could you be talking
by
about?
the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
Oh my god, stop diverting the conversation!
What one thing?
What do you think? I'm your family.
Wow, low blows all over.
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure your family?
Shut up!
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad.
Oh my
Your
god!
little sister.
This is annoying.
What do you think has happened
I get
to
it
your
because it's
family?
desperate, but like, come on.
Are they really as safe as you
Stop
might have
trying to
assumed?
distract me.
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
You need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I want him to shut up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. Oh shit, one of these? Okay.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this?
I immediately fucked that up. I'm doing so bad. I forgot how to play.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this?
This is so hard. I'm not good at the whole reloading bullets thing.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure
I can't do this game.
That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I can't. That's a lot of bullets I need to reload. I need to get like a rhythm. Maybe I like go back and forth or something. You know what that means. Punishment! But wait, there's
refuse
more!
to give up yet.
That's tougher than most of those. You got a lot of things you gotta shoot down, man. I was really close, man. This is hard.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! 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 What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
I had a rhythm, I lost it. This is hard, man.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
Oh.
I'm not listening!
La 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 la!
This should prove it.
La la! Ow, that hurt my thumb.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Hero. 9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights that should be on is 10.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
Don't be
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
Hi, Kristen. How are you today? How's the stream?
Sayaka died
What is
first.
mine?
Thank you for the 100 bits. Junko was second. Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Taka was sixth. Oh, I forgot that Monokuma actually rode with Mondo. That could be sus. Celeste was 8th. Sakura was 9th. And victim number 10 was Mukuro.
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
Yeah, of course,
I
Hero.
got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared,
Well, if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
including Monokuma's executions. There have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
The reason there are less bodies than murders. There weren't actually 10 murders, but 9! That's why there are 9 bodies. That's patently untrue. Counting Monokuma's executions, there have been indeed been 10 murders. I think we can all agree to that. Oh, come on.
Shoot!
Shoot! I was really hoping that would be more interesting, but nope, Byakuya sucks. I want to say... I'm gonna go this one because I want to hear the wrong answers. Oh, I thought that was the wrong
What about
answer.
if the same person was killed twice?
You lost me.
Huh? Killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still
Oh,
only 9
man, that
victims,
sucks.
right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. Still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious. Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Oh my god, Monokuma is actually annoying. I mean, it makes sense. It's like a panic reaction, but still.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed at? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki?
Wow.
Mando Owada?
Wow.
Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu... whatever? Or maybe... Sakura
Can't we all know
Ogami?
the answer?
No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Mukuro died from the wounds that she had all over her body. Wasn't there someone else who suffered the same sort of injury?
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed at?
By the way,
Was
I
it
will do this.
Sayaka Maizono?
Is there a way to pause? I will do this without destroying the noise. I'm determined that I can do this, by the way.
Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata?
See if I catch it early enough.
Chihiro
I can do this.
Fujisaki?
I can do this.
Mando Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu... whatever? Or maybe... Sakura Ogami? No.
I like how he laughs
There's
at
no
that.
way anyone was murdered twice!
Who is this?
Someone else. Was it
Sayaka Junko Enoshi Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki? Mando Owada?
Kiyotaki?
That was really close. All right, I got this.
There's no way
Oh wait,
anyone was murdered
I'm supposed to be
twice.
grabbing it. Oh shit, I did the wrong thing. Good thing that didn't work. I'm supposed to be grabbing it, not... Okay.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed at? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki?
Mando, Kiyotaki Fumi,
Celestia Lu?
or maybe... No, there's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Who is
Wait, I got Junko.
someone else that
What?
Mukuro
What?
was killed at? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima?
No!
Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki?
Mando, Kiyotaki Fumi, Celestial, or maybe... No,
There's no way.
anyone was murdered twice!
Anyway.
Who is this someone else? Was it Sayaka?
Oh,
My Junko, Leon,
Sorry,
Chihiro,
I forgot the
Mando,
final product.
Kiyotaki Fumi,
Celestia Lu? Or maybe... No. There's no way anyone...
Fucking... No!
Who is
Let me
this
guess.
someone
That you're funny.
Junko, Leon, Chihiro, Mando,
Kiyotaka Ishimaru?
You know what? I'm not going to say anything. It's really funny. It's really fun for me to bait
Celestia
you.
Lu?
or maybe...
So many of you fall for my baits. What are you
Sakura.
doing?
No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
I'm committed to Junko. Oh no! Wait, when did it?
Someone
Oh!
else that Mukuro was it?
Oh no!
Saya-
Wait. Shit. I'm getting a call that I have to take.
Maizono?
No, this is not a good time for a call. I'll be right back. I am so sorry about that, Jen. I'm back. Oh my god, that's a lot of roaches. Sorry, I had to take that. On the bright side, I just got a physical therapy appointment. Heck yeah. I'm excited. I've been like tackling all the things lately. First, I set up my therapy appointments. They're going great for like my brain, but now I just set up a physical therapy appointment, so I had to take that, sorry. Whenever you're a dancer, you gotta take care of your body. And now I'm getting a glass of wine, so... Alright. You've been bullying Alan? Gotta love it. I come back with wine. Because I can. So yeah, I'm really excited. I've been taking care of my brain and my body lately. Fuck yeah. But yeah, the problem is that, like, since I've been dancing a lot lately, my body is breaking as I get older, so I need physical therapy to, like, make sure that my body's not gonna break too early. Anywho, right, back to the case.
Junko Enoshi.
Yo!
Leon Kuwata. Chihiro Mando. Kiyotaka Ikifumi. Celestia Lu. Or maybe Sakura. No, there's no way everyone was murdered twice.
Shit. I got this, guys, don't worry.
Who is this someone? Was it
Saya Junko Leon Kuwata.
Chihiro Mando?
Kiyotaki Fumi Yama.
Celestia Lu?
Or maybe... No. There's no way anyone was murdered. Yes.
God damn it. I can do this. It's like peeking out on top.
Who is
this someone?
Was it
Sayaka?
Junko Enoshi?
Leon?
Chihiro Mando? Kiyotaka Kifumi?
Celestia Lu?
Or maybe... Sakura. Oh, no. There's no way anyone was...
I got it right there.
Yes!
Come on! I can do this! This is a challenge.
Who is
Alright, got my gamer face on.
That Mukuro? Was it Junko?
Ooh, did I miss it? Okay, we got it.
Chihiro Mando?
Kiyotaka Ishimaru Kifumi Yamada Celestia Lu. Or maybe...
No, there's
no way anyone was murdered. Yes!
Ooh. Maybe I can get it when it slides out at the very end, like catch the very end of it, I believe.
Who is this? Was it Saya Junko and...
Sorry, this is how you play the game. I don't care what anyone else says. Oh, no! You know what? It's okay. If I get it with Leon, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
Celestia, or maybe... No, there's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Ooh. Okay, too late. It's okay. Look, this is the only bit of gameplay I get, alright? Just give me this one solid. I'm not getting rid of the noise.
Leon Kuwata,
Chihiro
Mando, Kiyotaka, Hifumi, Yamata, Celestia Lu, or maybe... No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Dark Souls destroyed me, exactly.
Who is this someone else?
Wine will make me better at gaming. Okay.
Was it
Junko Leon
Chihiro Mando?
Kiyotaka Ishikifumi Yamada Celestia Lu, whatever. Or maybe Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
That's gotta be it. Come on! That was it! No!
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it...
Fuck you.
Sayaka, Junko, and Leon Kuwata, Chihiro Fuji's Mando Owada, Kiyotaka Ishima,
Hifumi,
Celestia Lu,
or maybe...
No, there's no way anyone was murdered. Yes!
Oh, no. Do I actually have to get rid of it? Don't do this to me, game. I only got 3 minutes to be a gamer.
Someone was it Junko and
We can do this.
Chihiro
Why do we...
Mondo Owada.
Why are you on my nose? Why the nose emote?
Yamada. Celestia Lu, whatever. Or maybe Sakura Ogam. No.
No!
There's no way everyone was murdered twice. Who is this someone else that Mukuro was
Alright, I'm running
killed
out of time,
as?
Chad. I actually gotta find out the button for this shit now. God damn it. This is like the equivalent of giving up. Fucking hate it.
Was it Junko, Leon, Chihiro, Manja, Kiyotaki, Fumi, Celestial, or maybe... No,
I'm very
there's no
upset.
way
This game is
anyone
now a
was
2 out
murdered
of
twice.
2 out of 12.
Who is
I don't know,
this
why did I
someone
just say out of
else?
12?
was it Junko?
Wata?
Oh, what? I didn't, okay.
Chihiro,
Oh,
Manja,
wait, what happened?
Kiyotaki, Fumi, Celestial, or maybe... No, there's no way anyone was murdered
This game is a
twice.
2 out of 12. What is up with the squished
Who
nose?
is this someone else? Was it Junko, Leon, Kuwat, Chihiro, Manja, Kiyotaki, Fumi, Celestial, or maybe... No, there's no way anyone was murdered twice! Who is this someone else? Was it Sayaka, Junko, Leon, Chihiro, Manja, Kiyotaki, Fumi, Celestial, or maybe...
No. There's no way everyone was murdered twice.
Oh, okay. You have to do that and then do that. Okay. Next time for sure.
Who is this someone? Was it
Junko and Leon Kuwata, Chihiro,
Mondo, Kiyotaki, Fumi?
Oh, time's up. Oh, oops. I thought I had one more run in me. Please ignore this.
I refuse to give up yet.
Look at all those hearts. God damn it. I blame the game. You should be able to play without getting rid of the white noise. It's like an extra difficulty.
Who is this someone?
I was doing so
it
good, man.
Junko
Leon, Chihiro, Manja, Kiyotaki, Fumi, Celestial, or maybe... No, there's
no way anyone was murdered.
This is stupid.
No, that's wrong. Junko.
I drink
Wasn't her
to get
fatal
rid of my
injury
pain.
pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered...
First try? Yo, Pog, thanks.
Yes.
I didn't even get rid of the white
only fatal
noise.
injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
So let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears.
Yay!
Then her body was
Mukuro's
kept in the
alive.
biolab for however long, before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... What does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9, which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
No.
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
It's you!
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right.
I don't like Taco anymore. I kind of want to skip all the rewinds now. The one that's still alive is Mukuro. Can we really believe that? There's no way. There's no way Mukuro Ikasaba is still alive. But wait, there's more!
The body we found in the garden.
Wait, what is this? Sorry, I forgot about the... Oh, it's just that, okay.
It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Huh? You what? Okay. Then that couldn't have been her body that we found in the garden. Is that really possible? Wait, what do you, what?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
What? Did we not clarify this already? I'm very confused. Why are we repeating this?
Then she's still alive?
Huh?
That's right. Made it look like Junko's. So the mastermind.
This ain't it. It's probably the other one. But like, I'm annoyed. What? I think I'm missing the direction that they're going with this.
The body that it wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
I'm confused. Take the Monokuma file that says nothing about the mastermind. Anyway, moving on. What?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She so the mastermind.
Okay, let me break this down. What are we trying to say here?
It wasn't Mukuro.
Are they trying to say that the body? Wait, we already said that the body was Junko.
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her.
Why are we?
So the mastermind's true identity. Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Shoot!
Monokuma just ...
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
I'm just doing ridiculous things. I'm annoyed by this. Because I'm confused at what they're trying to go with this. Yeah, I think something you said was wrong your entire existence. Oh wait, that was maybe too hard.
The body we found in the garden.
Sorry, Taco's annoying.
It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
Gonna drink more. That couldn't have been her body that we found in the garden. Yes.
The body we found in the garden wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right.
Oh, I'm just gonna do that.
What do you say, Monica?
The body you found wasn't
No,
It's fine.
no. The body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of.
Doesn't explain the tattoo.
The body's
Is that
appearance
where they're going
and
with
measurements
this?
are consistent with her records.
Because like 5'7",
Right,
90
Kyoko?
whatever pounds.
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97
I thought it was
pounds.
5'7" inches.
Her vitals
Fake
were
news.
31. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Someone made it look like they died. Finally, the beat! Yes! Yeah, it's Leon.
Shoot! Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Why does the music just drop
I
with
admit,
you?
since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation. But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in the movies and stuff, but she really is dead.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
This trial, man.
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Kyoko saved my brain cells.
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
The opposite
Topsy-turvy!
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived? I checked. She was dead. I'm sure of it. If she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but somebody else entirely? Maybe she used some sort of trick. That's an interesting thought. Oh, sorry. Replace. Replace. Replace.
Now I understand.
I don't quite understand, but yeah, I understand!
That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Switch places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place.
What the fuck?
Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that? Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja
What kind of anime
replacement
bullshit?
technique?
What?
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
Yeah, there has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain how they could have switched. If they switched at the beginning, after death. Oh, it was never her all along.
I got it!
Oh.
The two of them, they had switched
Yeah,
places from
okay,
the very
that would be an
beginning.
explanation.
From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switch, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met was actually Mukuro all along?
Then we'd already met her?
I had, like, a normal conversation with her.
When we first
Yeah.
met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup in the very beginning?
What? No way!
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan.
Oh my
to be
god.
sure.
It's
Making
almost
it look
depressing
like
to realize this
Mukuro
is
was
like half
Junko.
of the case.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because
We still
the two
haven't
of them
touched
were
the whole
working
other
together.
elephant in the room.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? Go ahead. Tell me when I ever did anything like that. When did I do that?
Still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter. I've already figured it out. You did? He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. What? Wait, where are you going with this? Are you talking about the biolab, or are you talking about the interview DVD? Oh, he stopped it from happening. Right.
I got it!
Yeah, okay, okay.
While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Just so happened to break just now? Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime.
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke!
It wasn't a fluke. The Mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage, and that's not the only time that they tried to hide Junko's identity. The Mastermind tried to cover up one other piece of evidence. They did? Oh god, not this. I could do without the roars.
Punishment is waiting. Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible.
This is so hard.
Punishment is waiting for it. Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible.
I can't do this. I hate the roar. Oh my god, this fucking bear. Can I murder this bear? Roar. Roar.
I refuse to give up yet.
Roar. Phew. All right, take two.
Punishment is waiting for it. Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible. That's impossible.
Oops. Yeah, that didn't make any sense. Are you kidding me? Oh god.
Punishment
I was on
is
fire,
waiting
dude.
for it. Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible. That's impossible.
This should prove it. The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
All right, so now we finally bring this back up.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we got.
Yeah, I totally noticed it.
In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
Oh, Junko's face is turned away. Hidden in all of them.
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face.
These pictures are like low-key actually kind of cute though.
It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe
Xanadu?
everything
What?
Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junk is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game.
But that's also not who
She's
tried to kill
the
me.
true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it.
Woo! This is getting spicy!
There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything. Right now!
Phantom, thank you for the Prime Gaming! I appreciate it. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's only 7 pages? Okay, let's take a look. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, wow, wow. Oh. Ew, the tongue. Why? So we got a body, we have Kyoko. That's when she walked in. Okay, so this is like the bedroom incident. Alright, let's try to take this from the top. Alright, here's all of the students. Junko says hi. I don't see any others that would make sense there. I think that's a safe one to put there. Okay. Junko, not Junko, gets mad. She pretends to die. And Junko, and then Junko goes Junko, and then Junko goes fake Junko, and fake Junko is fake. And then fake Junko is fake Junko, which fake Junko? Oh wait, is this gonna go here? Yeah, this has to be first. Okay, yeah. Alrighty. Fake Junko, stabby stab, rah! And then, oh my! Kyoko walks in, Kyoko saves the day. Oh, Wait, there's this picture too that could be it. Wait. Oh no, that's the same picture as that one. Wait. So this can't be right then. Oh no. Okay, anyway, potential could be iffy. Alright, Yoko comes in, alright, and then... How do you fit all that hair? Anyway, that's not the point, because that's not the real, that's not Junko's hair. Or non-Junko. Oh my god, this is so confusing. Junko, but non-Junko's hair, so there's no hair to hide underneath the mask. His fake Junko is just... Anyway. The switcheroo. Okay, we switched the mask around. This is before the explosion. So this is just laying out. And then the explosion happens. And that's it. Alright, so there could be one potential wrong one here, but I'm pretty confident about the rest. Let's go!
Here's exactly what happened. We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusawa. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in the biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who proved to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school. So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
You know, I gotta hand it to her, like, that's pretty smart.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko and Oshima! That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
Yeah, the game's supposed to be
Wrong!
over.
There's still plenty more to go!
This is stupid. Ultimate despair. She's back!
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear. If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world. We've drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, and some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Why is she British?
Oh, did you think I was being serious?
What is happening?
Sorry, I was just messing with you.
What?
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even
Now you
I'm
sound
not sure what
boring
kind
as
of role I'm
hell.
supposed to play.
The real
Anyway.
Junko.
Looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day.
She
It
sounds
was
so
like I
boring.
was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy.
Yeah, you
know?
sound bored as hell.
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face?
What's wrong with
People
it?
have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
Yeah, I'm
I
so
feel like-
cute.
This isn't the first time I've seen you.
Bum, 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 bum. Are they actually getting their memories back? I guess they've been having flashbacks.
I got it!
Oh.
That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it.
Yeah?
Wow, you have a pretty good
Wow,
memory.
good job.
I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall. when
I don't
we
know,
saw
she
the
looks
band-
exactly the same as before, so maybe that's just me. She looks barely any different. Yeah, it doesn't quite match up to reality. Ha ha ha! You wouldn't bat an eye at that comment. Ha! Clever. Clever.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
Ha ha ha!
I'm me. And Mukuro
Oh my
is
god, her
Mukuro.
voice.
She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins!
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it.
Of course.
So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Go have twins somewhere in your anime.
Junko fucking Enoshima!
Oh Jesus, there we go.
Together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
Excuse me,
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Jesus Christ!
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if!
Oh my god.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
What the
For
the
my
fuck?
plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes.
You're crazy. You're
The
fucking
so-called
crazy.
mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
Jesus. Okay.
Leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director.
I
and
still
have
don't
her join
understand
the rest
Hiro's
of you
whole
in your
deal.
school life.
I'm what?
I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
Okay.
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society.
Okay.
Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause.
Oh my god.
She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines.
Okay.
Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away.
Okay.
Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know? If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal. Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret. So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it? That's not true at all.
Oh my god.
We were twins. How could I not be sad?
Now she has shrooms.
So excited.
Talk about emotional whiplash. I need more wine.
That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it.
It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her.
Holy
Super
shit, dude.
jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish.
Ah.
Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Cause on top of it... Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer, so how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then, we'll have our victory!
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you
Hero,
steal
I
from
don't
us?
think it works like that. Why would...
Group pictures were taken?
Yeah, just tell
those
us!
interviews? It must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrancing exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all.
Oh my god.
Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners.
I
then,
sound so sorry
Let
right
me ask
now.
you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all.
Well, we never knew anybody
when
else's
Sayaka was murdered,
motives.
what was the theme of the motive I presented?
Family, her friends.
I got it!
I mean,
The driving
yeah,
force
so, like,
behind the
what does
motive
this
you
have to do with
presented us
anything?
with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got
Oh
it.
my god!
Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your friends.
Family? But
For
okay.
example, your family.
Oh, you fucked up, but okay.
I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
My immersion is
one that did
completely
it.
blown right now.
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay.
Oh
Time
my
for the
god.
next question. So what was the theme for the second motive?
I don't remember at this point. Oh, right. Revealing something. It revealed the meaning of life.
I got it! It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Where is this going?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Don't remember. Oh, right, the money.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Holy shit.
Surf's up, dude! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see,
I still
once I
don't
revealed
understand.
Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there asking those questions now?
I'm kind of with Bianchi on this.
Relationships, secrets, money, betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world.
Oh my god.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel
really?
humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
You don't say.
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
No, they're related.
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject.
But I just don't
We are
understand
discussing
how
your
or
memories.
where she's trying to go with this.
What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Which is why we have flashbacks of saying we have to stay here.
Correct.
Yes, but I still don't understand the
Which
fucking
means
point.
if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh? Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
The outside
You
world?
mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Ha! 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 Oh god. I laughed, but that's terrifying. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh god. Make it stop. Burn the whole world to the ground. Oh god.
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous.
That's
That's
terrible.
what this
Okay.
means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right? What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
The whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall. Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial!
Oh god! Oh boy.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering? If nobody can remember anything, this is the end for all of us.
What other choice? Come on, bitches! What the fuck?
Want us to, when it comes to that, I don't understand it. What's the meaning of Is this another one?
I mean, what am I supposed to...
No! Remember anything?
No!
This is the end for all of us.
What other choice do we have? Come on,
Bitches!
what the fuck?
Want us to, when it comes to that I don't understand. What's the meaning? Is this another one?
I mean, what am I supposed to pick?
Oh my god. No, 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 no! Got it.
No, it's wrong. Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other genocide
My
Jack.
audio is skipping, by the way.
The two
That's
of
not
them
on
share
your end if
certain
you're ever
kinds of
wondering.
knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
The little glitches that are happening.
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you you telling me to swap places with her?
She's way better than you,
No,
sorry.
Absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire.
Yeah,
Coco,
forfeit it away.
You're the only one we can rely on.
Oh my god, Byakuya.
Da-da-da-da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood. Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
Byakuya
I'm
said
going
the
to
word,
ask
man.
you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen!
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does!
Oh, okay.
Remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember.
Oh god.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Yes, we've heard that quite a few times already in this game.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is... now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful,
My
tragic
God.
event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it.
That's gotta be fucked up.
I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster.
Natural.
Either way,
This
there's
don't look
no doubt that it
natural.
was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Natural.
And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Natural disaster has a
Well,
different
it just so
meaning.
happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
Ah! I couldn't live up to Master's expectations!
Oh my god. Okay, anyway.
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel.
You know what? Thanks, Juko. I
Whatever
appreciate it.
happened, doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need
The
to panic.
world has
Every
ended!
living
Don't
person will
panic,
be
it's
dead in
fine.
100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well,
You're all gonna die
as long
anyway,
as
what's the
we're being
difference?
ridiculous. I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Oh gosh. I wonder what option I should pick here. I'm feeling the first one. I don't know why, it just speaks to me.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
Oh god.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
Jesus Christ.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. The technology, the future is now.
It may be a disease. Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
What's
I
the
can
point?
confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A
Oh my
peasant would dare
God.
challenge us, the avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant.
Oh my
You
God.
are no longer the ultimate affluent
You're
progeny.
just taking the title away
They
from
couldn't
him?
possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucking a year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're
We were always
mistaken
living
about
in a
that?
simulation.
Mistaken.
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago.
Oh my god, how long have we been in this
Ooh,
hellhole?
I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Oh god.
2 years ago?
Oh god.
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Oh my god. So, yeah, okay, so we were students here, and then... our memories have been taken for a very long time. That's years worth of
I understand why you have
memories
trouble
taken.
accepting
Holy
it,
shit.
But in
That's
the
a little
end,
bit of a bigger
you
scale.
can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
What?
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right?
I think I got
What
it,
are
yeah.
the memories I took from you?
Yikes.
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
We have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us, and what Juko says is true. If we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so, so the memories that she took from us are pretty much, just our whole lives here.
If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
That's a lot of years.
Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Well done.
Seriously?
I think British Juko is my favorite version.
2 years worth of memories?
She just sounds so stupid, it's hilarious.
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time
Also, I
is
didn't
precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life. That's not possible!
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it, but that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be possible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it. Kyoko's really shooken up. I didn't get to read all of that. Okay, so what do we got?
Years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Sorry, that's the real question that we gotta be asking ourselves. Hero's asking the right questions. How old are we?
I could never.
You mean I'm older than I thought we were?
Hell no!
What the fuck?
I haven't gone to any awesome school of. Heck, I've never even gone to a.
I'm old?
No, it's wrong.
If you guys want a free chat, that's all up to you. It's up to the mods.
There's something I'd like you to take a look at.
I only just turned off
This
slow
notebook
mode because
right
there's no
here.
reason to have slow and emote only on.
Huh? Hey!
But you
why's
can
my
go slow
name
mode if you
written on
unlock
it?
emote only. That's up to you.
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Wuzza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak, but somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hero, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral.
This is
in
my
here.
second favorite Junko form.
Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral. Hell yes!
Oh my god.
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event.
Oh my god.
in human
The
history.
biggest, most
Right
awful,
before everyone's eyes,
tragic event.
the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of expositioning all this shit.
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Not sure what she means by that. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time, well, don't all of these answers apply? Well, we fainted, yeah. Well, we fell asleep. I'm confused. I'm gonna say, whatever.
I got it! The minute I lost my memory, I can't think of any time other than that day. first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof, gone. Which means, of course,
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other,
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal.
Oh my
You were all
god.
such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other. And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
What?
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly.
What? What
It's
is
only
happening?
natural that I would fall in love.
Eh?
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
Oh, okay. We're so happy about it.
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much.
Yeah,
You
Celeste
were
was
all
totally
having the
enjoying
time of your
herself.
lives.
I believe it.
but that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
How many times do we have to hear
the
that?
Tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You
It was
have a
Hero.
point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
in other words,
I wish I could speak my thoughts right
now.
now.
If you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay.
There is a lot of truth
let's
in
get
that.
back to
Yeah.
the story. Hope's Peak
Interesting.
had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once!
This is important.
So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter!
Yes, I kind of got that.
It was transformed into a shelter!
Hence why no one would want to
I
leave.
said it twice!
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison.
The headmaster.
Do any of you know who that might have been?
Daddy-o. It was the Prime Minister. I got enough hearts. Come on, this isn't that kind of story. You must have found at least one clue that can lead you. Oh, Kyoko's in pain! Just say it! Just say my dad!
Shoot!
Sorry, Kyoko. It was Junko! Are you seriously suggesting that I would deliberately create a shelter to protect you guys? There, I did it in her accent too. She's right, if it was for our protection, there's only one person who would have done that. Alright, I had to get my bullshit answers out of the way.
I got it! It could only been the headmaster of Hope Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise, to say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea
That's
that
true,
we,
Junko is
the
absolutely
ultimate
carrying this
despair,
trial.
had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
We and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
And you let us live, so we could go around killing each other?
Yikes!
Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Wow, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world. The broadcasting. Ah! Oh, Joy-Con. Where's my letter? Hello? Oh, there. Jesus.
Now I understand. You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Of course they see it that way.
You're so full of shit!
That's funny.
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
He did swear.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out.
Look, Makoto's mad.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Truth full of despair.
Not to mention,
Makoto's
all those
wrecked.
motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
Get it. Get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right?
Genocide Jill
Get
has
it
some
already.
standards.
So help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Oh God.
Huh?
Oh God.
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself. So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself?
I mean, isn't that kind of a contradiction, though?
Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all gunners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them!
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in
I
the right
hate this
direction.
mentality so much. But anyway,
That's
like,
all it took for you to start killing each other.
how can
You're
you
nothing
say
but
that?
bloodthirsty animals.
Like, if
That's
she
why
admitted
anyone
to
was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you
if she
want about
admitted to
hope.
people
We're all
coming in
creatures
to
of
rescue
instinct,
us,
right?
if the
This
world
man
was in
comes
such a bad
naturally.
state, how would that have happened in the first
Oh,
place?
yes! That's funny as shit!
Kind of makes it sound
No,
like the world
this isn't
ended and
just some
people are all
game to
dead
us.
and.
It's murder! Plain and simple!
But like,
You stole our
people
memories.
apparently came to save us,
Invented
so
reasons
that
for
kind
us to
of
do
doesn't
it.
add up.
You pushed us all into a corner! It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
Okay.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya?
Gotta abide by the rules.
Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
Oh my God.
What?
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry, I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this!
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
You mean, we just...
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me and make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from
Why
grace,
does this matter?
where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb!
Oh God.
Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
Super impressive.
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down!
Oh.
Makoto, you're up!
Me? Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
No
So
red,
let me
no
make
more.
this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out. ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
Damn.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it!
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
Dang, the low blows all around.
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
I genuinely don't understand the point in any of this.
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh?
I'm so confused.
Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
Bruh. If you defeat Junko, the punishments don't happen regardless. Like, please tell me this is an option.
And your stupid life.
I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair? That's not really living at all. Alrighty. Where's my other Joy-Con? There it is.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
So? Oh, I want to keep that.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Oh! I can't keep...
If I
I mean,
die,
it's the same one.
The purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
Oh, and more dot dot dots.
All of you will have to leave.
Is that really
You'll have
true?
to go into the world outside.
How?
Where only
Like, if she
death
dies,
and
nothing
despair
happens.
are waiting. So, what are you gonna
Like,
do?
she can't do shit right now. I don't
Will you
understand.
just die?
She's
Is
bluffing.
that what you want?
Like, you just bluffing, bitch. There's no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair. Claim there's no hope left in the world, but if despair is contagious like you say, then so is hope. I'll use my own hope to plant seeds of hope inside everyone else.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted.
Anyway,
The only reason is thanks
this
to
is
the
a long bit of
If we
dialogue.
die, in other words, the communal life you all of you will have to go into the world outside. So, will you just die?
We won't give up! As long as there's hope,
Group photo is not hope enough.
If I were to die,
I guess we just show the photo.
that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Is the headmaster's... Is this really?
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted.
Or the
now.
pocketbook that
The
says...
only
Oh no, the
reason we're
notebook
okay
that
in
says
here-
second despair. Wait, hold on. Let me read that real quick.
Is thanks to the air purifier.
Thanks to the air purifiers.
In other words, the communal like you.
So I don't know if I should do
All
the
of you will
photo,
have to
which
leave.
is like super cute and everybody's happy.
You'll have
Group
to
photo
go
we
into
just
the world
tried. I'm gonna do
outside,
the
where only
the
death and
fuck, I
despair
already forgot the
are
difference
waiting.
between the notebook and the pocketbook. I think it's a pocketbook. Yeah, let's do the pocketbook.
So, will you just die?
Every time you fail, you lose a heart.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope.
Second despair. Fuck.
Give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh wait, why am I refuting myself? I just realized that.
By the way,
The air outside is
Sorry,
thanks
brain
to the
turned
air.
off.
if I die,
The purifier, in other words, as the communal like you've all been.
all of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die?
The only options you get are oh, oops. Oh, do you have to wait. There's no hope left in the world, but if despair is contagious like you say, I'll use my own hope. Oh!
We won't give up.
Oh!
As long as there's hope. Never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak.
Go!
Don't lose hope now.
That's
All my
cute.
fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place.
Your fortune-telling senses.
But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why. That's why. No matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feeling.
Whoa, that's character development.
We won't give up.
Whoa!
As long as there's hope.
He's giving up
We'll
fortune
never
telling
give
for
up.
this shit.
If I were to die,
That would be the end.
I decided to have faith in myself.
by the way,
The air outside is totally. The only reason we're is thanks to the air.
Go, Hina.
Don't lose hope now.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do? You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right? No. I think that's definitely what she'd say, which is why yeah! I've made up my mind!
If only there was an emote for that.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end. By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want.
if I die, the purifiers will scream.
In other words, as soon as the communal life you've all been living will.
Don't lose hope now.
Don't lose hope now, chat.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it.
come along with us.
Oh god.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end. By the way, the only reason is thanks to the say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you keep on living.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair.
Don't lose hope now.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you?
I am, little bitch. Hi.
Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
Oh, yeah, totally.
But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
Baka.
I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the Mastermind. Besides,
Yep, but I still like him.
Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive. So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known...
What can I say? I like little bitches.
As long as there's hope, never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
Kyoko's the last one.
The only reason is thanks to the say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you keep on living. All of you will have to go into the world outside,
where only death.
I already said I would claim the Mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
So, what are you gonna do when you just die?
Kyoko!
Don't lose hope now.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely.
What? We weren't the ultimate lucky student?
You came here to bring down the ultimate despair.
Oh, we're the ultimate protagonists!
You came here to confront despair without ever giving up.
That's what we are!
And if that's true, I think we could call you...
The same thing as the ultimate hope.
What do you think?
What the hell are you?
Oh.
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
Jesus.
Lame.
I'm not any kind of a leader at anything. Hope it isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still... Alright, time to do like the tempo thing. Alright, I got this. I don't got this.
You suck! So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you? Your idiocy ends here. You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck. So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
I don't have
Would
any
you like
bullets.
to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
Everything is pointless. No.
The ultimate
Despair into tomorrow. Despair into your memories.
Hope keeps on going.
Shut up.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair.
Yeah!
Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
going on? What's happening?
I'm Dawina. Oh god, don't give me results. Yay! Gotcha points! Sorry, gotcha time.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
Yeah.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Hold on, the game can't be over. I have to play gotcha.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost
I
Junko.
lost?
Oh. I lost me. No way.
Well, that's just...
The whole thing was voiced. Come on. It's the end of the game. Voice it. You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
There's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
She's drooling.
So this is despair.
We came to this school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
To come this far and fail at the very end?
True
It's the most
despair.
ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now
Don't you see? I was so helplessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste of the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
True despair.
I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Is she enjoying this?
Anyway.
So are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair. Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong.
Don't make me repeat
Let me tell you
myself.
this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side.
Hey,
You said that despair is so contagious as any disease.
However.
But the same is true of hope. All you have to, the music, oh hell yeah, let's go! All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko!
No.
Stop it! Stop! I hate those faces that you're making! To see these awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
Let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because...
It's fine.
Shut up. That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right? Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on, it's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in a lifetime, so...
Don't get in my way!
Okay. Oh god. She is so happy about this.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful! Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I reserved an extra special punishment for last.
Oh, jeez.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Okay. She dead, Jim. Woo! So yeah, you could just kill her, and then, you know, there's no downside. That was a little bit silly, but it's okay. That's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Inoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy, it was all over. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. The end! Alright, time for gotcha. Oh! The hair ties. Nice. Don't worry, we're not done. Oh no, no, no. Even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Goodbye, Despair High School. Oh boy. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But, in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object that we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko, and in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
if, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
That's not a problem.
In other words...
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But...
You know, maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave her alive.
It's true.
You may be right about that. Maybe!
Yes.
Even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. I guess that's true.
My beautiful scissors!
Okay. Oh god. It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. We can go outside? Okay. Just skipping
That's
all of
enough.
that. That'd be the greatest horror than anything I've encountered so far, yeah.
Anyway,
don't worry. I have no problem that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But...
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. You know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks...
Serious?
Maybe when we get out there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie, peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we were meant to live. I guess so. How do I put this? Unlike this school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there also has to be lots of hope, right?
In other words,
the act of searching for hope, to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that pretty much is the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell out that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. Rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. Okay.
You got it!
Well, my first stop is gonna be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
I love Hina. What are you gonna do if there are no more donut shops or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some for myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin.
Whoa!
Thanks, Hina! You totally opened up my eyes! Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped into despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward. I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out there and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us and we're so small, so what can we do? No, we can probably do anything. We can do anything! I'll do anything!
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura.
Sakura, MVP of the whole game.
But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be—
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know.
Oh, he admitted it. That's cute.
I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
Uh-huh. You like us.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off.
Okay.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still. It does.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
Yeah, this is graduation! Looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. And since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. The door began to open with my hands, with our hands. Hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Oh god, that is so annoying. That beep. Oh god, this is what actually this is an accurate representation of what it feels like to go outside whenever you're a gamer, man. Spend all day playing video games. Going outside, that sucks. It's like, ah, the light! What is this music? Guys, I can't believe the mastermind wasn't Leon. It was none of my guesses! I had 9 guesses. Or 10, yeah, 9. I had 9 guesses for who I thought the mastermind would be. I was so far off the mark. Didn't even think about Junko, man. This fucking sucks. Leon still sus? Yeah, Leon still sus after death and everything. Overall, definitely a lot of like downsides in this game though. I enjoyed you know what I think of this game? Okay. I can make a direct comparison. So this game is pretty much exactly how I feel about Sword Art Online. And that should tell you exactly how I feel. It's like, there is so much wrong with it, but like when you watch it, you still enjoy it for some reason. You know what I mean? There is so much wrong, but like you watch it and I'm like, why? I mean, like, I guess I can vibe with this. I'm enjoying it, but like, it's definitely not the best. But it's a fun game. So that's exactly how I rate this game. Did I have fun with it at the end of the day? That's the most important question. So yes, I did have fun with it. Do I think it has a lot of problems? Also, yes, there's a ton. Very, very far from perfect game, but you know what? I can at least give it a lot of props for being unique. You know, it's unique and fun. Definitely unique. It's its own little thing. So I'm excited to see where the other games go because I feel like I feel like we started at the bottom and like the other games will just get better. That's how I feel. It's just gonna keep getting better. Sorry if there's any people that swear by this game. I enjoyed it, okay? I just want to make sure that that's clear. I enjoyed it. But also, you know what one thing I want to look at? Hold on. You know how at the very beginning of the game, I said, oh my god, I should have noticed it. Wow. That could have potentially been a really big spoiler for me. Oh my god, chat. You know how at the beginning of the game, I said that I recognized Junko the most out of all the characters because of how much I've seen the cosplay? I'm glad I never looked at that in detail because, yeah, her hair changes. I've seen so many pictures of Junko, you have no idea. So I just had to verify. I looked up the cosplayers that I know that have done Junko, and yeah, the headbands are there. So if I ever looked at that in detail, I would have been spoiled, but thank God I never did. Oh god! I could have been spoiled by cosplay, and I've never been spoiled by cosplay before. Like, if I personally was gonna cosplay Junko, I would do it with the bunny hair clip that she has. I think it's like a bunny before the end, and then she has like the two. I noticed the hair difference, but like, then I was curious about the cosplays, and now I'm like, oh yikes. Junko is the #1 most done in the world? What? Holy shit. Yeah, I have zero interest. I know, Crystal dodges spoilers using Surfshark VPN. It's true! Yeah, totally. That's the reason. Monokuma is still alive.
Congrats on Danganronpa.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
I heard nothing. So anyway, this game was fine.
Danganronpa.
School mode. This is a what-if simulation type play mode. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, is Twitch? Oh, no, no, no. Hold on. It might be my internet. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Anyway, sorry, I'm muted. Oh, yay! That actually told me exactly what I needed. I was wondering what the delay was like. I was saying refresh your stream so you don't have like a 2-minute delay. But yeah, anyway, so internet's fixed. So, shit, I forgot what I wanted to do. Oh god, my brain completely farted by the internet. I'm like extremely distracted. Hold on, let me.
I got nervous.
I have some final thoughts.
The home menu because Mastermind Junko was on the Danganronpa NES cover.
Surfshark VPN. Oh my god. Oh god, yeah. Oh god, the people that are saying that I'm muted are like 2 minutes late. Oh no, this is bad. Oh no. Anyway, this is awkward. Fortunate, thank you for the 100 bits. Trippet, thank you for the 200 bits. Mr. Makey, thank you for the I'm gonna try to rap god this. Thank you for the 14 months. Sublime, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Trippet, thank you for the 100 bits. Phantom, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Decoy, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Trippet, thank you for the 100 bits. Style, thank you for gifting 5 cents of beauty. Expandus, thank you for the 100 bits. Great, thank you for the 100 bits. Zero, thank you for the 100 bits. And that's it. Okay, phew. I have been missing alerts for a long time. I'm sorry. Anyway, holy shit, I feel so dumb. My theories. I still like my theory of us being in an alternate dimension, by the way. And that, you know, when you die, you actually just reincarnate yourself in another life. Like, that was cool. You know, I think that would have been a better plot than how this game turned out to be. Meh, I'm not salty or anything. Meh. The ultimate corpse theory. Wait, what did I say about Kyoko? Is that's what I told about Kyoko, right? It was she was the ultimate corpse or something. Right. Oh, that's right. You gifted 5 subs while oh god, I did not look at any of the alerts. You snuck those in. You can't do that while I'm gone. Oh, don't ask me that question. That's not a fair question. Favorite character and why is it Byakuya? I don't know. I don't know why I like stupid characters. I don't know. And no, it's Kyoko, if you must know. Kyoko is my favorite. Byakuya is the second best. Okay. I wish I could say Celeste, but her case was severely disappointing. And it destroyed her character for me. She could have been super great if how she went out wasn't so stupid. Like, I don't know why it just completely destroyed it. Like, oh man, I really liked Celeste. She was fantastic. But that trial at the end, I still... Ugh. Junko absolutely saved that trial because otherwise I probably, would have fallen asleep, and it just... This game in general, like, there's a lot of things wrong with it, but in general, it's fluffy. It's too fluffy. So many things could have been moved so much faster. And not like the good kind of fluff. I like fluff where it's like adding to character development sometimes, you know, then it's, you know, whenever there's a purpose to the fluff, then yeah, sure. But like when it's just fluff to make the game longer and fluff to hold your hand, I'm just not about that life. It's just a lot of fluff. I like that everybody's favorite character is different. That's really cute. Aww. I feel like most of the characters needed more development, but the thing is, it's also hard. There are a cast of 16 characters. It is really hard to have a game that develops each and every single character whenever you have a giant roster. This is why I always say whenever I play RPGs, I love RPGs where you have a small amount of characters, because then each character actually gets development and you have good character relationships. They're able to develop when you have a smaller cast. I'm not a huge fan of like massive casts of characters for that reason. It's really hard to give a lot of focus on every character. It gets lost a little bit. But in this game, I don't know how much it actually would have added because of the concept of the game is killing your friends. But I really enjoyed it, like regardless. It's definitely a very, very enjoyable game, and I'm looking forward to the second one. Unfortunately, I am gonna end the stream here, but we will start the second game in like 2 weeks. Look for it in the middle of January. I'll make sure to announce it. But I'm gonna spend my Tuesdays and Fridays getting through Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. I want to play the expansion MSQ, so that's gonna be the next thing I do, and then we'll come back to finish this series afterward. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I genuinely had a really great time, and you guys really made it a lot more enjoyable. I hope the chat experience was a little bit better. You guys, give yourself a pat on the back and claps for chat. I thought that you guys did generally pretty good. I was expecting a lot more moderation. I think you guys actually did pretty dang good. Like, the mods definitely had to take care of chat, but like, for how many people are here, I think you guys deserve some claps for how good you were in general. So thank you very much for like adhering to the rules of the stream. I know they can be a little bit more strict than most other streamers. So I just want to express my gratitude that it does mean a lot to me that you guys like, you know, put up with the rules of the channel. It is very important to me, and it means a lot that you guys are actually being very good. So thank you. Thank you very much, chat. I really appreciate you guys that like really adhere to the rules of the stream. I know it's not easy. I do know that it's not easy. So I very much appreciate the effort that you guys put through. So thank you, mods, for taking care of chat, but more importantly also thank you, chat, for, you know, generally being pretty good. I was very impressed. I was expecting a lot more backseating, so this is fantastic.